you all that you need. TV, I'm this young. I'm running your kick home. El Futu Sammy and Nijika. You bet my mom, I'm ready soon. And we are one people.
Most people often ask this particular question, that who are the Akans? Because when you come to West Africa, specifically Ghana, so many people of the view that the Akans are the Ashantis. As it is true, the Ashantis are also amongst of the Akan group, but there are several other groups who form the major Akandom. And so on this particular episode of History and Culture class, we are learning about the origin of Akans. Who are the Akans? And to help me do this is Osepe Tetreku Kwame Osei. He is an internationally acclaimed author and also a linguist who is well delved into the history and culture, the language, everything that has to do with the Akans and the African people in general. I am Adusi Poku Katakyie. Osepe, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
This is Power TV, the pride of Africa, and we want you to help us digest this particular topic on the subject of Akans. Who are the Akans, if I may ask?
I have only on the platform today. The Akans are special people in the world, the whole world, not only in Africa. Now, geographically, the Akans are found in West Africa, from the southern part of Ghana, from the river Osepe, spreading all the way to La Côte d'Ivoire, the middle of La Côte d'Ivoire. There's a river there called the
Sassandra.
So this is where the Akans find themselves now. But it may interest you to know that the Akans speak a language which is usually called Kwa family of languages.
Okay, the Kwa family of language are attributed to the Akans, or
it's a family which means very many languages are linked.
Okay, to the Kwa family.
And this stretch from Mali, the Mandinka or the Mandinka language, all the way to Eastern Nigeria, the Igbo.
So the Igbos are also Kwa group.
Yes.
Wow.
The Igbo, the Yoruba, the Ewe, the Ga, all the way to the Mandingo people.
Okay.
So now the Akans geographically are found in Ghana and Ivory Coast.
Okay, so apart from their geographical location, are there some distinctions that you can know that, okay, this person that I've met, this person could be an Akan? Is there any other thing that can identify who an Akan is?
In the first place, the Akans are not giants. They are not big, tall, and big like present the Americans. And the next thing is their language. The language also identifies them. And apart from that, they are like any other human being.
Okay, so which language do the Akan speak?
The Akan language is called P. And since the Akans are made up of many subgroups, yes, the subgroups also speak different type of P. But there are only the three main written type of P are the Asante P, spoken by the Ashantis and related groups. Then the Fanti P, spoken on the southern side of Ghana. Then Ekwapi P, spoken on the middle part of Ghana, and because of religion, the Christian church also spread all over the country.
Okay, so this is Osepe Tetreku Kwame Osei, an internationally acclaimed linguist, author as well, and he's well delved in the issues of history, culture, pedagogy, whatsoever. And I am Adusi Poku Katakyie. Today on PAG TV, The Pride of Africa, we are learning about the Akans. Who are the Akans? And Osepe is letting us know that the Akans in general, they have a common language called Twi.
The Twi is spoken differently from place to place, which is the language called dialects.
Dialect.
So the Fanti dialect of the Twi is not a different language. It's still Twi.
But
So
a different dialect
of
the Twi language.
Then the Asante dialect, then the Kwapin dialect, then the Kono dialect, then the Kou dialect, then the,
Okay,
like that.
so where you are geographically, it identifies the type of Twi you speak.
That's right.
Making it a dialect. Okay, so which people constitute the Akan nation?
All the groups, right from Ghana to the Ivory Coast.
If we are to mention some of them.
In Ivory Coast, we have the Bauli.
Bauli.
Yes. And towards Ghana, we have the Zima, then the Session, and the Bruno, then the Kwapim, then the Asante, then the Fanti as you go to the east. Then
the Kou,
and all that.
Kwapim, Achim.
That's right.
What about the Ewutu and the Futu, the Eti people, the Guans?
No, they are Guans.
Okay.
Yes.
The Ewutu and the Futu are Guans.
Yes. But they are also a group of the Akans, because if you come to the cultural aspect, we have something called the clans of the Akans. Yes. And we mentioned about 8 clans. You have I myself, I'm a corner.
A corner.
Yes. Then you have the Asuna, you have the Aguna, you have the
Adriana,
the Yoko.
Or Yoko myself.
I see. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Then you have the Ritio, you have the
Asanye.
That's right, Asanye, and then
Asachi.
Oh, that's quite all right. So any people who have clans, any one of these clans is an Akan.
So it makes the ones an Akan.
Yes, because the clans have all these clans.
Okay, so meaning the Akans are the Baule people, the from Ivory Coast, stretching to Ghana, the Zima, the Ahanta people, that's the Takrade and its enclave, and the Fanti, Elmina, Cape Coast, Mankesim, stretching, coming inland to Asin, the all Akans, Asante, Benchira, Bono Sefi, Aouni, Kwau, they are all Akans. So before you continue, people are also of the view that the Akans practices matrilineal system. Is that the case?
Yes, that is the case, and that is one identifying aspect of the Akan. Yes, in this world there are only a few people who practice the matrilineal system. So all the Akan tribes, or what we call the
Akan people, okay.
Yes, we Akans call it the clan. Yes, are based on the matrilineal. That is, they can be traced to a deity who was a female. So in any Akan group, it is the females who are actually
the custodians,
the clan, not the male. Because the females get children and repopulate the
The family.
While the males go to marry outside and repopulate other families.
Other families, okay. But what about the Guans? I think they practice the patrilineal system. I'm not quite sure about that, though.
For example, the Chakra people,
they are hunters.
The king or the community right now, the corner, and trace his lineage to the motherline, through the motherline. So that's matrilineal system.
Okay, so we are still learning about the Akans, and in general, we want to know who the Akans are. And Osepe Tetreku Kwame Osei is letting us in who the Akans are, stretching from Ivory Coast, coming to Ghana, and also to the eastern part, right from the western part of the southwestern part of Ghana to southeastern part of Ghana, and also the middle belt of Ghana. All these people are predominantly Akans. Okay, so Osepe, apart from the clans, the clan system, and also the language, and also the cultural similarities, are there any other thing that identifies who the Akans are?
The Akans are a very historical people. Yes. And then we are a religious people. It may interest you to know that the Akans still say things like we are Kani, then and you are saying Shaka Kaniba. Then Kaniche Adiech Asida. Uhianema Kani Yaboa. Kani this, Kani that. Then one may ask, what is the meaning of the word car?
Okay, so Osepe, is the Akan, does it have any link with that word ka that you are saying?
Yes. The word Akan comes from the word ka. Yes. Ka, in fact, the full expression is kana. Kana, which is made up of two words. The word ka, which is an ancient Egyptian word meaning spirit, and the word na, which is also an ancient Egyptian word meaning belonging to or people of. That is why I am the corner, people of the Buffalo clan.
They are core people.
Core Buffalo.
Okay.
Then there were Suna, there's Agona, there's Sina, there's all that. Then so we have ka in the spirit, and then na meaning belonging
to. Okay, so if you watch the screen right now, this is symbol
of ka, that's the hieroglyphic symbol. When the ancients were writing with people, the ka was the sign of man praying with both hands raised towards the heaven.
Okay.
That is
ka.
So this is ka na. Na means belonging to. So the Akan people are people belonging to the spirit or a religious people.
Okay.
That's our name.
Okay, so the Akan people we have here in Ghana and Ivory Coast, can you let us in where they really come from?
All right. Their origins, their ancestors came from
ancient Egypt.
Yes, because their name is from ancient Egypt. That's Kana. And ancient Egypt itself was called Kana. This is one thing that many people, Egyptologists, are not aware of. Yes. And some people are going about saying that ancient Egypt was called Kemet. When you ask them why, they say because the river Nile annually overflowed its banks and left black soil with which the ancient Egyptians cultivated their land and all that. And that black soil, the word black is Kemet in ancient Egypt. That is why the ancient Egyptians call themselves Kemet. But the Bible that it was written in ancient Egypt before the Jews went there, tens of thousands of years before the Jews went there. The story of God created heaven and earth and all was in Egypt. So
Okay.
it's an Egyptian story.
In
Now,
the Bible,
Yeah.
it was Moses who got that 10 commandments,
that
and
was
he
about
wrote
tens
the
of
5 books.
thousands so the Egyptians have been there a long time before the Jews went there. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you mention somebody there, it would rather have been Abraham, who was there 200 years before Moses and the people went there. Yes. So when we are talking about ancient Egyptian history, the Jews don't come in at all.
It is
They are
rather
quite-
the ancient Egyptians.
Yes. So when the Bible says in the beginning God created Adam and Noah and all those people, they were in a country. Which country were they? If they were in the country, and then the country had a name. Yes. How do they call the country? So you realize that the word Kana is mentioned in the Bible about 700 times. So when the Canaanites, so the Canaanites actually it's an English way of pronouncing Canaan.
Wow. And it's written in with the C.
Okay, C.
In the Bible,
That
it is
is
C.
the Latin version of K.
The
The
C.
letter C is the Latin version of K.
Yes.
And when it started, it represented two sounds, K and G. So a goat was spelled C-O-A-T.
Wow.
And a coat was spelled C-O-A-T. Now, it is only the context that will tell you whether it's a goat
or a coat.
Before they created the letter G.
So letter G wasn't there.
No, it was not,
okay.
not like letter G.
Wow.
Yes. But if you look at letter G, you realize that it's a C which has got a mark at the very good. So I'm talking, and then even in the Latin system, you can write K or C. When you were Latin, you were studying Latin in second school. So Kana, you write C-E-N-A or K-A-A.
Okay.
Kaiser, Caesar's name. You write K-A-E-N-A. Kana, that is Casa, or C-A-E-S-E-L, or Caesar.
Caesar or Kaiser.
So letter K and letter C are the same thing. So what I'm talking about is the word Kana. You realize that in the Bible we have a certain word, Kana, C-A-N-A-A-N. Yes,
with the even apostrophe A-N.
Yes, which is now called Cana. It's not Cana. It's Kana.
Okay, that word in the Bible called Cana. When you do Cana, so nice. It is Kana.
It's not Cana. If you pronounce it as Cana, you are making the R sound like A, like English language. A, B, C, S. The English language itself, like the R was R. Before about 700 years ago, it came to
okay, so it should be R B C D, not A B C D.
Yes. When you were young, they were teaching us English. It was
pride of Africa.
We are the pride of Africa. We give you all that you need. TV, Abama, Mwadisia. Amam running Yakika home. El Futu Samni and Ijike. Yabama, Wagna, Mamma, Disu. And we are one people with one voice, with one history. TV, Abama, Mwadisia. And Bakasia Bonnie, Amamera. TV, Abama, Mwadisia.
Pack TV, the pride of Africa.
Nyama mo bobi fi say here man.
Hello.
Me na na friend Paul man so baby.
Hello.
Bonde say here pa was here. Na zande prono a here e ma say here yo so man e bi apia. Ye me nemo.
Hello.
Yem kwati se chabo ye e say here man. Ya man ne on ya mamre osi otio. Kisa pin wo bra aya ne ye wurafi.
Yeah.
Here ti yo ma yem kwati ya bobo ya no. Na o se ye wurafi ya man ne Ghana ya mamre bo ye nam creating. E biara na e de e konzandrenu e kwamora e kontra e basehi e konzema e koselenia man biala olaye amamre e henati ye party tv fo ba ba nche be pache be bobo mkure tinu na be fa be party tv na e biara onia na ewu iche wokura ma ne sortio e hisa kuro kusa ma ne sortio ni mkure ti che boye na na mo ha che se ma wura fi wokura hina awenya emini dwanu ni so ye wura mvi na ye wu iche ye ya fra hire ye ngola amo ne ngola amo so be nyia mba unche ya mane ne ya mamre ye he timisre esaifo che mama yem create ye ne part tv ye ne abra e ko mamre bo ye la ye wu hia ya mamre bia ma obra ne wahye wayeda nana mo ba hye bo ba sesen bia mu ndandu banyi na mo be sesen na be unche bo ye okofa se be kafra mo kala ko bregana man oni wi asim create me dem create bas.
We are the pride of Africa. We give you all that you need.
Pack TV.
This is PAG TV, the pride of Africa, and we are still learning about the story of the Akans, where they migrated from. Before the short break, Osepe Tetreku, who is an internationally acclaimed linguist and also an author, was letting us in who the Akans are, right from the eastern part of Ivory Coast through to Ghana and to the eastern part of Ghana, the middle belt within the present-day Ghana. All these people are predominantly an Akans, and so he also told us that the Akans have a common language, which is the Twi language, and depending on where you are geographically, it determines the dialect of the Twi language that you speak. And so the Ashantis, who can be found in the middle part of Ghana, speaks the Asante Twi dialect of the major Twi language of the Akans. Also, the Fantis also speak. They also speak the Fanti Twi, which is also their dialect of the Twi language. The Sashis also speak the Twi language, which is the dialect, the Seshi Twi. That is the dialect of the Akan Twi language. We have the Kwiapem, we have the Bono, all these people are also Akans. And we also moved to ancient Egypt to talk about the origin of the Akans. So the ancient Egypt, we stressed on the origin, who the Akans are, right from the Canaan people to the Africa. And he told us that the car in the Akan people, the car, means spirit or spiritual people. Those that identifies who the Akans are. And so we are now moving from ancient Egypt through the origin, the migration route to present day Ghana and Ivory Coast. Osepe, you are welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
So, how did the migration route take place from ancient Egypt, not to the southern Africa, not to the eastern Africa, but to West Africa?
Before I go on with that, I explain that. Some people may ask the question, how can one country have two names? Ancient Egypt, if it was called Cana, why was it also called Africa? And right now in P, you see that the hand that we use is called Nsa.
Yes.
And it's also called Ba. So when you say Mensamuabu, you mean you've got a fracture. But when you say Mabamuabu, it means you are discouraged. So the hand is called Nsa or Ba. So when at school, the teacher says, if you understand, raise your hand. You say Mawonsasu. Yes. Then you raise your hand. So, but when you, the preacher or somebody is praying and he's saying that God should show his might, you say Mawabaso. The ba means hand, and Sa also means hand.
But
then
it has
two different names
Okay.
for the same thing. Then the heart is called Kuma or Kunona. Yes. So Nekrunati means the heart is torn off. But Nakumati means it's exhausted. Or Tumika or Abre is Nekumati.
Okay, so there are spiritual and physical aspects of everything.
That thing. Yes. One name is refers to the physical aspect of the thing. Then the other name to the physical aspect of the thing. So it's like that. That is why ancient Egypt was called Cana, the spiritual aspect, and Africa, the physical aspect. So there was a time that ancient Egypt became the envy of many countries. So the countries outside ancient Egypt started it. And it was started with by the country we now call Iran. At that time it was called Persia.
Persia.
Yes. And they invaded Egypt, conquered Egypt, and ruled Egypt for 100 years.
The Persians.
The Persians. They ruled Egypt until a Greek man called Alexander the Great came, that's 300 AD, came to Egypt and conquered the Iranians or the Persians. So although Egypt was conquered, the Egyptians saw Alexander the Great as a redeemer. Yes. Then the Greeks took over from the Persians. From 300 BC to 33 BC, when the Romans also came and conquered the Greeks in ancient Egypt, the same place. All this time, the original Egyptians were there. You see, the Greeks, when they started ruling Egypt, the people were called the Ptolemies, Ptolemies, or one Ptolemy. So your Ptolemy, the first, Ptolemy, the second, the third, the fourth. There were 7 Ptolemies. The last one was Cleopatra, the woman Cleopatra. The fourth Ptolemy, or Ptolemy Philadelphus, was the one who ordered the Israeli scrolls to be compiled into one book. So the Bible was first written into one book in the Greek language. So what I'm saying is that when the Greeks conquered Persia, then the Romans also came to conquer the Greeks. So the original ancient Egyptians had to find a place, because right now they found out that there was no way they could reassert themselves on their own country. Yes. So after that, Romans conquered the Greeks. They moved those who mattered, that's the pharaohs, the scribes, the priests, and they moved. Why did they move? They moved because in order to
TV ya bema mwadusia Baka se boni ya mamira Pack TV ya bema mwadusia
Pack TV, the pride of Africa.
Nyama mo bobi fi sahie man me na na frem po man so bebio bonde sahie pa bo asehene na zande pro no ahene e ma sahie yo so man hene ibi aprikuani ye me ne mo edwudwe yem kwati ese chabo ye sahie man ya mane on ya mamre osi otio kisa pin wo bra aya ne ye wurafi ehiati yo ma yem kwati aboboaye no na ozese ye wurafi ya mane Ghana ya mamre bo ye nam creating ebiara na de Ekonzandrenu, Ekwamora, Ekongran, Ebasehi, Ekonzema, Ekosrenia, Mambiala, Ulaye, Amamre. A Hinati, ye Pat TV for. By Baggage Pachaba Bobo Tino, na the father of Pat TV, na Ebiara, or near, no wincher, Wokraman sortio, a Hipsocrat Kusaman sortio, Liam creating, when a number hatchet, some old refuge, Kurahina Venia, in Minijuanum, near so envy. Ne ya nwiche ya fresh ya ngolamo ne ngolamo so benyi a mba nche ya mane ne ya mamre ye he timisre saifo che mama yem create ya ni Pat TV ya ni abra ekunga mamre boyela yiwuhia ya mamre bia ma obra ne wahye wayeda na namo bahye bo basesen bia mu ndandu banyi na mom besesan na be nche boye okofa se be kafra mo kala ko bregana man oni wiasim create me dem create bas.
We are the pride of Africa. We give you all that you need.
Pack TV. TV, the pride of Africa.
We are the pride of Africa. We give you all that you need. Pack TV ya bema mwadusia. Amamra ninya kika ho. Elfutu samni ya nijike. Ya bema mwagna mamra disu. And we are one people with one voice, with one history. Pack TV ya bema mwadusia. Baka se boni ya mamira. Pack TV ya bema mwadusia.
Pack TV, the pride of Africa.
Nyama mo bobi fi sahie man me na na frem po man so bebio bonde sahie pa bo asehene na zande pro no ahene e ma sahie yo so man hene ibi aprikuani ye me ne mo edwudwe yem kwati ese chabo ye sahie man ya mane on ya mamre osi otio kisa pin wo bra aya ne ye wurafi ehiati yo ma yem kwati aboboaye no na ozese ye wurafi ya mane Ghana ya mamre bo ye nam creating ebiara na de Ekonzandrenu, Ekwamora, Ekongran, Ebasehi, Ekonzema, Ekosrenia, Mambiala, Ulaye, Amamre. A Hinati, ye Pat TV for. By Baggage Pachaba Bobo Tino, na the father of Pat TV, na Ebiara, or near, no wincher, Wokraman sortio, a Hipsocrat Kusaman sortio, Liam creating, when a number hatchet, some old refuge, Kurahina Venia, in Minijuanum, near so envy. ne ye nwiche ye ya fra hire ye ngola amo ne ngola amo so be nyi a mba nche ya ma ne ya ma mra ye he timi sre saifo che mama yem create ye ne Pat TV ye ne abra e ko ngamamra bo ye la ye wo hia amamra bi ma obra ne wa hye wa ye da nana mo ba hye bo ba sesen bi mu ndandu banyi na mo be sesen na be nche bo ye okofa se be kafra mo kara ko bregana man oni wi asim create me dem create bas.
We are the pride of Africa. We give you all that you need.
Pack TV.
My name is Abdallah Ilham from Tamale. I would encourage all of you to watch Pack TV. You see, it is educative. They bring out your culture, a whole lot of things. I mean, actual facts. You watch Pack TV. Pack TV, the pride of Africa.
Oh, yeah.
Pack TV, the pride of Africa.
Yulumbone Abuyama, Kanjino for small shopping center, Unquahar Furus. And the bonus who let Tamalizaha, Nusokam Leme Pack TV, Drenye Zaziele.
We are one people with one voice, with one history. Pack TV,
Pack TV.
Live on Pack TV, the pride of Africa, and we are in a conversation with an internationally acclaimed author and linguist in the person of Osepe Tetreku Kwame Osei, talking about the issue of the origin of Akans, where they come from and where they can even be found here in West Africa. Osepe, we will wrap it up for today and come back again on Friday to continue on this particular topic of the Akans. So,
I'll be honored.
What will be your final words for people who are watching here in Ghana and those watching abroad on this particular subject matter?
I'll invite them to watch Pack TV again on Friday because we are going to continue this very important topic. Who are the Akans? Yes.
And the Akans constitute the Ashantis, the Kwawu, the Fantis, the...
Yes, many subgroups, many subgroups. The Nzima, the Sefi, the Fanti, as you just said.
And so it appears the last among the Akan subgroups could be the Ashantis or the Asantis.
Why would they be the last? they were rather the people who were able to establish a whole empire, which covered the original Akans. So the new name for the Akans would have been Ashanti if the white man had not come to disturb the formation of the empire.
Okay. So the Ashantis were also constituting a whole empire.
Yes, which covered the whole Akan. In fact, the Ashanti Empire covered the whole Akan Empire until the white man came and
destabilized it.
Yes.
Wow. So, I am Adusi Poku Katakyie. We will be meeting again. If you've not subscribed to any of our channels on social media, try and do so. Go onto your Facebook account, search for Pack TV GH, and subscribe, like, comment, share for your friends and families, your colleagues to also watch our interesting programs here. And also go on to YouTube and TikTok and watch Pack TV. We'll meet again. Thanks for watching.
Pack TV, we are one people with one voice, with one history. Pack TV, Pack TV,
the pride of Africa.